Hello. Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm with you for today's session again. I hope you all had a lovely holiday and I'd love to hear a bit about it. First of all, today we'll be discussing something quite different. Today we'll be talking about how staying disciplined in life is hard, and we'll be discussing why it is hard to stay disciplined in life. That's the topic for today's lesson. And I'd like you to know a bit, first of all, why is it hard to stay disciplined in life? And in what areas do you find it difficult to stay disciplined? What aspects, what things in your life are hard to maintain discipline in? And why? And what are you going to do about it? Or what have you done about it if there are some areas that have improved? Start with Arush. Arush, I'd like you to first introduce yourself, tell us a bit about your day, and tell us how your holiday has been.
Yes, ma'am. So my name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 5F. My school name is Delhi Mobile School, Mega City, Kolkata. And my favorite hobbies are playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Thank you. And what did you do with your day today?
Today, first in the morning at 6 o'clock for my school. After that, I went to school. Then I came back at 4 o'clock. Then I slept for some time because I was feeling a headache. And then after that, I slept for some time. Then I joined 6:30 to 7:30 online classes. Then I'm joining your class now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And can you tell me, how was your holiday?
Yes, ma'am. So my holiday was very good. Like we celebrated a lot. We celebrated Durga Puja.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I celebrated my holiday. We went to a lot of places. We went to melas and pandals. We went to a book fair also.
Okay.
And
Very
we
good.
also went to pandal hopping.
What did you do?
We also went to pandal hopping.
Okay.
Like in one of the pandals, it was very big, and we went from our house at 9 p.m. and then we came at 1 a.m. at night.
Okay. Very good. So can you tell me,
It was
Arush?
very late night. It was very late night, and we just came home and we slept.
It was really late at night.
Yes, ma'am.
So you were very tired then.
Yes, ma'am. It was very hectic actually. First, my father did a very big round through Kolkata, like half of the Kolkata, you can say. We did a very big round. After that, we went to 5 to 6 pandals and pandal hopping.
Okay. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so Arush, can you tell me, why is it hard to stay disciplined in life?
Why is it hard to stay disciplined in life? Yes, ma'am. Discipline allows you to stay focused on your goals, creates new habits and rituals, and it change our perception about willpower, and we know our strengths and weaknesses. Thank you.
Okay, and are there things that you find hard to stay disciplined in life? What things do you really find hard to stay disciplined in?
What, ma'am?
Are there any things that you find hard in particular to stay disciplined?
No, ma'am, not that much hard.
Not that hard.
Yes, ma'am.
Not that hard. But which are the things that you find challenging then to keep
Oh,
your discipline?
none of them.
Sorry?
None of them.
Well, I'd like you to think of a few things, okay? So use this time because I will be asking you again, okay?
So, ma'am, can you repeat the question once? I didn't heard it nicely.
Okay, so
What?
are there any things in life that you find hard to keep your discipline? For example, studying or doing your homework on time.
Yes. We don't get homeworks in our school right now. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
like it happens. Sometimes we find difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
So, in some things, like for example, I made a project of science, like on food and health.
My science project rather than project
Yes.
of science project.
Yes, I made my science project. It was very hectic to go in the shop and then buy
Mm-hmm.
all the things. Now my pyramid is just everything is done. Only I need to just put all of them.
Okay.
The last is left.
So you
only.
find it hard to finish this work in time and to keep focused on it.
Yes, ma'am. Like
Okay.
yesterday I started and yesterday I finished. Like because my grandfather did very nicely. He cut.
Okay, but sometimes so you mean you procrastinate, you leave it to the end.
Yes.
Ah,
So this last step is very easy. You just need to keep all it. And I made this in 3D model.
mm-hmm.
So I just needed to put all the 4 parts and then done.
Okay. And can you tell me why do you think you like to procrastinate and leave work to the end, to the last minute?
No, ma'am. This I like tomorrow. I'm going to submit. Actually, the date of submission was today,
Uh-huh.
but project was not done.
Okay.
Forgot to do those to make the pyramid,
Oh, you just
or I could
forgot.
have.
Okay. And why do you think this happens?
Ma'am, because yesterday at 8 p.m. only I started feeling sleepy and I
Mm-hmm.
went to sleep. And then after in the morning I'm seeing that I forgot this to make. Then I said my teacher that sorry ma'am, I forgot to bring it.
Mm-hmm.
I will bring it tomorrow. She said no worries.
Okay. So there are things that you could do to avoid forgetting. What are these things that you can do to help yourself, to give your homework on time?
Like we should do a bit mental.
Mm-hmm.
Like our mental health is very low, so sometimes we forget a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Like actually in Hindi we say uh, like the most forgetting person can't understand. It's like we say bulakkad something. Like this means that you forget everything, you don't remember anything. I'm not
Okay.
that person. I'm in the middle. I forget very less things
Mm-hmm.
actually.
Okay. Thank you very much, Arush. You're welcome. Okay, next we'll move on to Samikia. Hi, Samikia.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Samikia. Can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Samiksha Sambatra. I'm living in India at Odisha, Berhampur. I'm studying in class 8 in St. Vincent Common School, and my hobbies are picturing places and drawing. Thank you for about today's date. Today I woke up at 8 o'clock because today is a holiday, so I just woke up late. And after that, I I got I got ready and today just I enjoyed my day my with my brother and I watched TV and all that. Then and after that at 3 o'clock I just do my studies. Some homework was there. My teacher had given in the tuition. And after that I had my tuition for from at 4:30 to 6, from 4:30 to 6:30. Then after that, went I went to my father. Actually, my father has some work, so I was just helping him with that. And after that, I just rest, and then I joined your class.
Excellent, very good. Okay, so can you tell me, how did you spend your holiday?
Actually, now before my holidays, it was exam. So after the exam, there was holiday, so it was really very free time to spend, because if there will be exams after the holidays, so it will there will be a stress to do homework, studies and homeworks would be there. But as our exams were completed, so these times they was very enjoyable. I went to my friend's house and enjoyed. We didn't go for any picnics or anywhere, but we enjoyed with our friends and neighbors, played played with them, watched movies. So like that, just like this, I enjoyed my holiday.
Excellent, very good. Okay, so can you tell me, why is it difficult to stay disciplined in life?
It's difficult because it's nowadays, it's like there are many distractions, like a phone, a mobile phone is the main thing which distracts every person, which also distracts them to be in discipline. They when Because of this mobile phone only, many people are being disturbed in the disciplined manner which they are being. So like during studies, they will, like children during studies, they will think like, oh yes, there is time for exams, so why not we play with our phones? Why not we uh, play online games with our friends and all? So because of which, there's a being disciplined is being difficult.
Okay. And is there something in particular that you find difficult to stay disciplined in your life?
Yes, ma'am. The thing I'm telling is, yes, the mobile phone is the one thing which is not getting me to be in discipline. This phone is the one thing which distracts me. Like after coming from school, I'm doing my studies and all those things, but at night, I'm calling my friends, and I don't like to play games in mobile phone, but talking with friends in the mobile phone also make my time a little distracted in discipline, because at that time I should study for 1 hour rather than talking with my friends, because that is school. In school also we talk. Why to talk on the mobile phone with them? That's the thing which distracts me. I just don't want to. I want to avoid that mobile phone so that I can be disciplined. I'm trying.
Okay. And how do you think you can solve this problem?
Um, like switching off the mobile phone is a better way, because it can help, because if we will switch off the mobile phone, so that we will not try to on it again and again and again switched off. It's a long time process to on the mobile phone also, or else tell parents to hide the phone. It's also a better way, because it will, because when if where you are sitting and studying, there is no mobile phone, there is no sound of any calls or anything, so you will not you will not try to find them or anything, because try to find them, you have other work to do also, no?
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Samikya. Okay, next we'll move on to Vijay Kumar. Hi, Vijay Kumar.
Hello, ma'am. How are you,
Hello,
ma'am?
I'm good, thank you. So can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to introduce myself. I'm Vijay Kumar Hiremat from Karnataka, India,
Mhm.
and I'm completed a BE Engineering in TC Gadag, Karnataka, and I'm now doing training certificate for Java course, doing Java course in Bengaluru, Karnataka.
So I'm doing a certificate
That's
course
it.
in Java. Mhm.
That's it. It is for my directions, ma'am. Today is good, ma'am, and we learn Java, ma'am. Some other than basic Java, ma'am.
Mhm.
That is our today day, ma'am.
Okay, excellent. So can you tell me, how did you spend your holiday?
For my holiday, ma'am, I'm going to my grandfather,
Mhm.
grandmother home, ma'am, and that side in our country having some festival, ma'am, like jatre means in jatre in our Kannada telling means festival, ma'am.
Mhm.
Uh, that was so many crowd was participated that festival, ma'am,
Mhm.
and all was enjoyed that festival, ma'am, and all was coming their home to temples, and there was tasty food was prepared to giving to Naivedya Tirtha Prasada to that God, ma'am. That was our culture, ma'am. That was is our day, ma'am. That holiday, ma'am. And some playing in our native, ma'am. Playing cricket, chess, and carom, and neighbors with the neighbors. That was a great, ma'am. Happy moment, ma'am. That was old days, ma'am. Now we're not going any side, ma'am. No holidays, ma'am. Only studying, ma'am.
Excellent, very good. And can you tell me, why do you think it's difficult to maintain discipline in life, VJ?
It means, ma'am, in
Sorry?
hello, ma'am.
Well, why is it hard to stay disciplined in life?
Ma'am, some something, ma'am. We disciplining, ma'am, but we not discipline so much, ma'am, because we are lazy, ma'am.
Mhm.
Because lazy, because that's why some discipline was not perfect for ours, ma'am. Means we cannot perfect, ma'am.
Mhm. Okay.
Um,
And so it's laziness that really makes us suffer from this
yes, ma'am.
problem. Okay.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
what do you find most difficult to stay disciplined in your life?
Uh, I cannot know, ma'am, that answer. Sorry.
Is there anything that you find difficult to maintain discipline in your life? Maybe exercise or waking up on time or anything that requires discipline?
Ma'am, we studying night also, ma'am. That's why we wake up late, ma'am. And means 8 9 that time
Mhm.
we wake up, ma'am. 12:30, 1 p.m., 2 p.m. we sleeping that daily.
Mhm.
That's why we not so much what is it, discipline, ma'am.
Okay.
That's why we some lazy, ma'am.
And what can we do? What can we do to get out of this, to stop being so undisciplined? How can we help ourselves?
Means, ma'am, we want to wake up early. That's why that is difficult to ours, ma'am, because sleeping is more important than it was health, ma'am. Medical health also was we want that medical also health also important, ma'am. That's why we disciplined some, we strictly not not perfect that was, ma'am. Not maintained, ma'am. Discipline not maintained. That's why.
Thank you, Vijay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, next we have Sangram. Hi, Sangram. Hello, Sangram. Sangram.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Myself, Sangram, working as an HR recruiter currently. And
So
the
my
day
name is
was
Sangram
normal
and I work. So my name is
as an
Sangram and
HR
I work.
recruiter. As an HR recruiter. And the day was as usual, normal. Nothing special.
Okay. And can you tell me, how did you spend your holiday all of last week?
Hospitalized.
Oh no. Are you better?
Because I ate outside food. No, I am fine right now.
You're fine.
Now I am fine. Yes, fine.
Good, good, excellent. Well, I'm really sorry you spent your week hospitalized.
Yes.
Do you have anything planned for this week? Anything exciting maybe after being stuck in
No.
hospital? Nothing.
No, nothing exciting.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so Sangram, can you tell me, why is it difficult to stay disciplined in life? Why is it hard?
Your focus gets disturbed.
Sorry?
Your focus get disturbed.
Okay, because we lose focus. Okay.
Also, if you are doing any work, it's incomplete. Work doesn't get complete on time.
And what are some things you lose discipline in your life?
Like eating junk food, though we should not eat.
And why do you
That
think
is
you do that?
indiscipline. Because because of that only I got hospitalized because of eating junk food.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. And why is it? Why did you lose your discipline and started eating lots of junk food? Why did you do it?
Not lots of junk food, only that day itself.
Okay.
Only that day. Like in a week, only one time I eat outside food. So it was Saturday. So the Saturday I ate and Sunday I got hospitalized.
Okay. And why do you think? Why did you do it? Do you know the reason why you lost discipline on that day?
Don't know, ma'am.
No idea. Okay. Anything else that you find hard to maintain in your life?
Peace get disturbed.
Excuse me, can you repeat that?
Workflow is disturbed because 1 week I didn't go to office as well.
Okay.
So all the work balance was up and down.
And how do you think you can solve these problems? So how can you be more disciplined with your food? How can you be more disciplined with your other issues?
To follow a proper diet.
But how are you going to make yourself follow it? How can you
though I follow daily, but only on Saturday.
Okay. What I mean is, how can you get yourself to be disciplined? How can you decide, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore?
You need to focus, or else your health would go up and down.
And how do you think you can increase your focus and increase your ability to stay focused and disciplined? How can what things can you do?
Like maintain yourself. Don't get diverted.
Okay. Anything else that you can think of?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, thank you very much, Sangram.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so today we were discussing why it's hard to stay disciplined in our life, and we touched upon things that we find hard to stay disciplined in. And some of you mentioned laziness, some of you mentioned lack of focus as well, which is all true. And there are some techniques that one can do in order to improve self-discipline. Now let's have a look at why is self-discipline, first of all, difficult. It's difficult for various reasons. It's difficult due to the resistance you experience. So sometimes if you show self-discipline, you can get from your friends and your peers. They make it harder for you to be self-disciplined. Sometimes this resistance is your own lack of confidence, or lack of energy, or fear of failure, or stress. These things will cause you to lose your self-discipline. Another thing is it's challenging, it's hard, and some of you might have said it's laziness, which is kind of linked to it, because if you find something hard, you don't want to do it, you become lazy about it. Another one is that self-discipline is difficult because you need to develop it as a habit. So the more self-disciplined you are, the more you practice being self-disciplined, the easier it gets. It becomes a habit. Whereas if you're trying to be self-disciplined and you've never been self-disciplined, chances are you will fail at it. So it needs to become a habit. Another one is that if you try too hard, you can also make self-discipline harder. Okay, let's say you want to change your life, so you decide to change everything all at once. If you do this, you'll give up, because you make self-discipline really hard to achieve. Okay, so these things are pretty much what make us really lose our self-discipline, why self-discipline is so hard. Now, the easiest way to do it, some of you mentioned some really good points. The easiest way to make your self-discipline more achievable is by setting goals. You set goals. Do not have an all or nothing mentality. Either I achieve my goal or I don't. Just give yourself, be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself. And start small. Don't try to change everything all at once. Have little small goals so that they're achievable. And make sure that your interests are aligned with your present self and your future self. So prioritize goals that are going to affect you in the present, and also then prioritize the goals that you will benefit from in the future, and work through each one. So if your present and future self want the same things, you know that this process, what you're doing, this goal, okay, is the right goal, and is going to make your self-discipline easier, because you know you're going to benefit from it now and also in the future, and they'll be aligned. So these are a few things that you can do to make self-discipline easier. Thank you all for joining today's class. I hope you've enjoyed it and found it fruitful. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night.